What's up, Sag? Welcome to Sport Queen Intuition. Welcome back to be here with me again. This is your October monthly reading, all right, guys? So we're going to tap into more so your spiritual and intuitive messages, okay? See what you need to know for the month, what divine guidance you need. We'll tap into all the other things throughout the month. But right now, our focus is your spiritual and intuitive guidances, okay? Let's see. All right, Sag. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Okay. So it says, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Okay. So there is something that you may need to be doing for yourself that you're not. And it's because maybe you guys could be considering somebody else instead of doing what you need to do for you. Or some of you guys need to work on people pleasing. But to me, in other terms, boundaries. Okay? Because when you have no boundaries, you'll find yourself doing things that you really don't want to do. All because you don't know how to set a boundary. So then that's where you get into people pleasing. So they go hand in hand. Okay? All right, let's see what else you need to know. Let's get a few career and life messages for you guys. So people pleasing, no people pleasing. And then at the bottom, you have surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Okay. It says let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So some of you guys don't have the confidence because maybe some things you went through in your past that may have influenced how you feel about yourself. And a lot of times when you don't have that confidence, you don't have the confidence to set boundaries. Okay. All right. It all goes together. Let's see how this all ties with one another here. Let's see. These are career and life messages. So let's see what you guys need to know. All right, you got progress. Y'all, this says tarped, but I'm assuming it's a typo on the card and it's supposed to be trapped, but it's tarped. Okay. And then you have limitations. Look at that. Putting limitations on yourself. So progress says, it seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course for at least a few more months before making a change. So keep going, guys, with whatever you're doing. You are making progress. It may not be moving at the pace you feel like it should, but you are making progress. That's all that matters, okay? Keep going. Trapped. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have. So some of you guys feel trapped with where you are. And then you have limitations. Some of you guys, this could be people pleasing at work. So please know that this may not be in your, like in your household. You could be people pleasing at your job because, for whatever reason, you don't have the confidence to stand up for yourself or to stand up to somebody. So be mindful of that. All right, and then you have limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought. So simply choose something better for you. So before you put limits on yourself, guys, or before you let a current situation limit you, okay, you have other options and choices. Just got to think through. And so you have movement. You will make good progress now. Look at that, progress. And you will be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. So, guys, some of you guys definitely feel trapped in your current situation or in your current job. Some of you guys feel trapped. It might not even be in your current job itself, but some of you guys just feel trapped in the whole working career, job, all of that. But so some of you guys could be working on other things, working on other opportunities, and the progress is slow. So feeling a little stagnancy here, whether this is just overall in your life and where you're trying to move forward in your career or in your actual job. All right. Don't limit yourself, guys. But I do see movement coming through, coming forward. Where are we? Let's go ahead and get some tarot here. Some of you guys feel stuck because you are more so people pleasing than going after what it is that you want. So, you know. Let's see. If the two are, resonate with one another, they could be completely different situations. But let's see what else do we have for Sagittarius. Suffering and silence. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You have solitude. Some of you guys definitely have felt, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me get a card here. Shadow in the reverse, Pisces, moon energy. So you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, you have the Hermit in the reverse, and then you have Pisces energy here. The moon in the reverse, and the universe in the reverse. Let me get my clarifying cards here, because let's see. I feel like you guys have been going within a lot, or you need to go a little deeper here. And whatever it is you're trying to work out for yourself. I see Virgo and Pisces here, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Suffering in silence here. Why was this is past energies in the reverse. You're no longer stressing about something here. Maybe those, whatever you felt limited about, or putting limits on yourself. That energy is clearing out for you. Look at that. King of Pentacles. Finances are about to be good, guys. I see stability. I see financial security with that King of Pentacles. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Death card here, which is about transformations, right? So some of you guys went through some major financial shifts, or a time where finances was hard. You really went through some, issues, problems financially, life, maybe money seemed to be short, but you were going through a transformation, guys. It was all happening to set you up for better, for more security. You might be seeing the changes happening now, this progress that's happening now, but it was like the card said, it was a long slog, but now it's finally moving forward for you, okay? Scorpio energy here. Again, you got the Eight of Wands here. I definitely see a lot of positive movement forward for you when it comes to your finances here. A lot of solitude here. You guys could have pulled back, isolated, or just had to take some time out for yourself. If not, you need to, guys. Looks like you got to spend some alone time with yourself. Could not just be you, but with spirit. Look at that, the moon. There's some things you guys need to reflect on here. The moon, again, which is the same energy here, Pisces. There could be a Virgo that want to reveal something to you that they've been keeping from you. You have the sun in the reverse, Leo energy. Now, some of you guys, may feel, I don't know if you guys are preparing for some sort of setback, or you felt like you've been set back. With the Hermit here, the moon and the sun, I do feel like some of you guys are pulling back because you feel like, I don't know, maybe you've been dealing with a lot of chaos. There may be somebody here that you guys might need to pull back from and kind of reflect on the situation before it ends up in destruction. Let's see, Leo here, sorry, Pisces here, and then you have the Tower, which is Scorpio and Aries. Why shadow in the reverse? Some of you guys are repeating a cycle because you don't have boundaries with someone. So it's like every time it comes back around, it just happens. But you end up being disappointed. Look, the hangman again. Well, sorry, hangman and Pisces again. The hangman in the reverse. Something you guys are not seeing, you need to see. You need to pay closer attention to, or you need to dive deeper and meditate and go within yourself to figure out what this is. Two of Pentacles here. Universe in the reverse, which is the world in the reverse. You got Scorpio here again, Judgment. The hangman here. Somebody, guys, you might find out something major here that you didn't know. Okay. Let's see. Signs we got here: Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. A lot of Scorpio here, a lot of Pisces as well. Why are these cards, guys? If it comes out in reverse, just ignore it, because the cards, these cards are not supposed to be in reverse. Two of Pentacles over here, though. Bless, my cup runneth over. Okay. Look at that, guys. Pay attention to the red flags and use your logic. Told you there's some red flags alerting around you, but whatever it is, guys, it is subtle. It's very secretive. It's very hidden in the shadows. It's very just like not in your face. So it is going to require you guys to really be deep into your intuition here, to really pay attention. But I feel like some of this stuff, too, is something you're not paying attention within yourself, guys. Okay? Which is why the shadow works. So if there is something that you're dealing with from someone and you're not paying attention, it's because there's something here that you have to look within yourself to say, okay, why am I not seeing that? Why am I not paying attention to that? Why am I not applying that? Okay? Because you do have use your logic. Like I said, there's a lot of reflecting here. Okay, let's see. As soon as I flip over, look, hostilities come out. So there could be some sort of energy between you and another person that you need to pay deep attention to. But let's see what we got here. Let's see what our energy oracle message tells us. Goddess of the moon, definitely something being hidden in the shadows, and you need to use your intuition to see. Look, she's still at the bottom. Let's see. Message can you tell Sagittarius here? Okay, there's a lot going on. Oh, let's see. Okay. What does Sagittarius need to know? Financial constraints. And door to value in the reverse. So let's see what this is, guys, because I do feel like I said, I feel like you were struggling a lot at one time when it came to your finances and maybe how, you know, your money was moving for you. I'm trying to put this somewhere, guys, where you don't see that glare, that crazy glare on it. Okay. Oh, well, let's see. So let's see what the financial constraints are. Financial constraints. Restrictions concerning money. Upright, this card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. There's a big difference between, oh, sorry guys, I skipped the whole sentence. This is not a time of indulgence. So be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. Guys, I feel like that's like what I'm picking up on. Like, you need to consciously be doing something here, but it wasn't real. Like, I feel like in regards to your finances and your money, you're not seeing how you may be in your own way, maybe how you're spending doesn't align with, what you need to be doing. You could be juggling a lot, juggling back and forth, trying to, make ends, but you're not making the right decision. So the red flags could be you, okay, not realizing that you're not budgeting or spending as you should. Okay, I really do feel like this is like things you need to pay attention within yourself. Okay, that may be stunting your progress or making you feel trapped in any aspect. Okay, but let's see. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. The affirmation says, I can move through my cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. So you guys need to speak those affirmations over yourself to clear this financial constrictions. And it's crazy because you got 13 here. And then you have 31. And then look, guys, when I pulled it, 3 was there. So threes. Okay. 3, 31, and 13, and they're all pertaining to money. Which, yeah. Let's see. Door to value was in the reverse. So let's see what that is. Number 31. New beginnings in finance and career. But being that it's in the reverse, it says this card reverse signifies a partial or perhaps even potentially complete closing of the door. The hope for a new opportunity where money or career is concerned may be delayed or possibly even derailed. Don't be disheartened. However, this card reverse reminds you not to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your interests and your efforts and let your intuition guide you to the next open doorway. In the meantime, open your heart and your mind to the other sources of value in your life. Money is a commodity, but so are time, tranquility, and love. Choose to open the doors of these wonderful experiences yourself and find real value there. So maybe you guys are not seeing the value in certain things, okay, in your life. The affirmation says, my life is opening to endless possibilities of prosperity. The river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. Okay, guys, what I'm just overall feeling like is the limits that you're seeing, the restrictions that you're seeing in your finances are due to some things that you need to pay attention to internally. Let's just say you got a spending habit. You can't help but spend money. Let's say you can't help but buy lottery tickets. Let's say you can't help but splurge on an addiction. It could range from so many different things. But what I'm seeing here is the limits that are here is because you're limiting yourself by not making better choices. Like, say, this is just throwing it out there. Say, you got bills coming up, right? But instead of going ahead managing those, you see a purse or a pair of shoes you want and you go for that. Okay, you weren't using your logic, right? You went after whatever it was that you wanted, knowing that the money wasn't there. And so it ends up putting you in an even worse financial bind. And that's what I see. And so the red flag is that you have to pay attention to how you're, spending your own money, how you're setting yourself back financially. Okay. All right. Well, that was your reading, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it was helpful. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell. And I'll see you next time.